welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Abby and thank you for watching today's video. I am currently in a slump. I've been in a slump, I would say, since September? August even? August definitely. I read one book in August. Crickets. So I'm going to pick some books that are on my physical TBR, maybe one that's in my fall TBR jar, and we're gonna try to get out of this slump. I'm thinking I want to read sad books because sad books always instill something in me. She needs therapy, pretty much is what I'm trying to say. But I have some things going on with work, so I'm gonna get that done, and then once I have a minute, we're gonna pick out some books and I'll let you know what books I pick when we get there. Okay, I've come back to the council with 3 books. Only 2 of them are sad books. The other one is just one I got from a local author, so I feel like I should read it because it's also short. So we're gonna start thickest to thinnest. So the first book I want to try to read, or not first book, but the first book in the group that I want to accomplish in this video to see if it helps, is Say You Swear. I've heard a lot about this book. I heard it gets very sad, but also there's a happy ending, I guess. I'm not really sure. I think it's a football romance. Once again, not really sure. It is thicker, which isn't ideal, but if it's good, I'll know. I'll just like fly through it, if that makes any sense. So you Say You Swear by Megan Brandy. Her brother's best friend broke her heart, but what happens when his new teammate wants to put it back together again? I don't know. Let's see what happens. Look, I already have it pulled up on audio. I'm gonna start it once this is over. And Brittany's gonna be so excited about it. It is The Song of Achilles. I read this 3 years ago and I gave it 3 stars. And if you know Brittany, this is a 5-star. This is it doesn't rank type of book. Like, this is a god tier book for her. And she said if I want to reread it, I should do the audio. So I found the audio and we're just gonna listen to it while I work today, 2x speed, hopefully get a good chunk in, and then whenever I can't listen, I'll just fly through it and read it. So, Song of Achilles. And this last one isn't sad. It's a neurodivergent sports romance, and it's called Body Check. It's a hockey romance. Boston Grizzlies Hockey Club. She was at my local Barnes. That's a cute little signature on it. Yeah, neurodivergent, workplace type of thing, less than 250 pages. So obviously quick and easy, but those are our lineup for today. With that being said, we're going to go ahead and get the audiobook pulled up. I'm not going to put Song of Achilles on my Fable. Oh, actually I need to. I'm just scared that Brittany's gonna see it and then she's gonna be hounding me, but it's fine. I'll put all 3 of them on my currently reading, so that way hopefully she doesn't. So I'm going to go ahead and get the audio started and I will let you guys know any of my thoughts. It's probably not gonna have a lot of thoughts because many of them is still a reread, but let's see if Song of Achilles instructs any emotion in me. Okay, little baby update. Sorry for crooked. It is 1:47. I have some errands to run. I tried listening while I was running my errands, but I do kind of wanna, I've started annotating a little bit of the book here and there. So I heard what I wanted to annotate and I kind of stopped. But I also read pretty fast. I'm on page 75 where Achilles was waiting for Mr. Maculus to join him on the mountain. And he finally did, and they met the centaur, and the centaur's taking them to where they need to go. They had their first little smoochie. I have a meeting at 2:30 and then a following up at 3. I'm not going to the gym today, so I'm hoping I can get a good bit in here by end of day, and then I need to edit a video as well. So hopefully I can get all of this accomplished by the end of today. I would love to make it more than halfway through this book. I just checked, I'm currently 19% through this book. Yeah, 19%. So it shouldn't be that long. So I'm going to continue reading and let you know what's going on. Okay, I made it to 39% through the book. I am on chapter 15. Odysseus and Didymus came to the island, and Achilles is cloaked to look like a woman, and they brought a bunch of treasures and somehow tricked Achilles into coming out of said cloak. And Patroclus was under a false name of Chion, which is a centaur that he met to train with. And the chapter ends with Achilles making eye contact with Patroclus and them saying, oh, you're welcome to bring him along if you like. We have business with him as well, because he was present in the very beginning of this book at a shindig to marry Queen Helen, and they said whoever she chooses is fine, but everyone who is present here will make an oath to protect her no matter what, regardless of who's her husband or who's king. And our homeboy was there, so unfortunately he will have to go on and do that. It is 2:20 now. I'm going to go ahead and hop on my calls, and yeah, so far the reread's kind of better. Like, there are some kind of parts where I'm like, oh, okay, I really don't care, but I'm not mad about it. Oh, I forgot they have little pictures. Hector, Odysseus. Yeah, so that's kind of where I'm at right now. Almost 50% through the book. So I am now on chapter 21 to 25. I'm definitely over 50%. What is happening is we are seeing a switch of Achilles. We're seeing him lean more into his prophecy side. So the ruthless warrior, what may you have it, have what you may of that, but we have his man who still wants to love and care for the Achilles that he once knew. I just underlined a quote. I closed my eyes and felt lips on mine. The only part of him was still soft, and then he was gone. Talking about him going on these raids to the Battle of Troy to try to find Helen. And just kind of listening to the stories of the war from Achilles' point of view, because at the start of this, Achilles didn't know if he was going to be able to kill anybody or anything like that, and now he's like, it's easy, like I don't even think about killing them, I just do it. So that's where we are. I know the book's coming to an end. I did tell Brittany I was reading it, and she's like, about damn time, girl. So now she knows, but I'm liking this book so far. Is it going to be a 5 stars for me? Probably not, but I don't think it's a 3-star. Like I definitely think it's higher, so I'm going to go like at minimum a 4 probably. So I have 4, 4.25, 4.5, 4.75. So I'm gonna lock in and read these last 140 pages, because the book technically ends on 369 and I'm on 225. So I'm gonna lock in, finish it, and I'll let you guys know what happens. We finished it in the span of not that long. I don't think it took me that long to read this book. It was better. It was better this time around. But Well, it still wasn't a 5 stars to me. Like, it was sad, but not on the 5-star level sadness that I like. I'm going to change my ranking to a 4.25. We're gonna make this a 4.25 book. So, great. Did it get me out of my slump even though I read it in one sitting? No, and that's okay. But I think we're going to take a quick little break. I'm going to charge my camera battery because y'all are about to die. And I think we should go with another thickums. I think we should go with Say You Swear. Just because this one will be easy to get through as well. So I think we get the blunt force out of the way with this. So I'm going to let you guys charge, edit a video, and then I'll come back when it... Okay, we have relocated. It is 10:17, so it was time for me to settle down. I'm in my big oversized shirt that says Capri, which to me is for Capri by Indie Valentine. If you haven't read it, go read it. Go read any Indie Valentine book. But I'm going to eat my little piece of Tony's chocolate for the night, and we're going to continue reading Say You Swear. I am on chapter 3, I want to say. Chapter 4, so barely any dents made into this. So I think I'm going to read... Let's shoot for 4 more chapters. I don't know the length of them or anything, but we'll shoot for 4, and if I read more, I read more. But I will update you guys tomorrow morning with any thoughts that I have. Until then, good night. So I know I said I was gonna read like 4 more chapters. I'm now on chapter 13, and I love Noah. I don't know if there's teams, but I'm team Noah. Chase had his chance. He fucked it up. Team Noah. Oh. Okay. That's all I need to say. I was gonna text Brittany, but it's now 11:30 at night, and she goes to sleep early, so I came like, please tell me I can love Noah. But yeah. Hey girls. It is the next day. It is the 21st. I don't know why I thought it was the 22nd. And it is 1:46 in the afternoon. This morning has been absolutely non-stop since the moment I got up. I got hit with so much back-end stuff I need to do to prep for a call, but it's fine. But with that being said, I haven't had time to read at all today. I left off last night, like I told you, on chapter 13, page 119, and I have not touched this book since. I just took it out of my room to put it into my office space, so that way it's there. I have a meeting in about 10 minutes. That should last about an hour, hour and a half, depending on what needs to be done after. And then hopefully, fingers crossed, we have time to read. Because after work I have to go to the gym and I don't have the audiobook. It's a whole whatever. But I did pick this up yesterday. It is the Crisp Apple Bloom, and it tastes just like apple juice. And I love it. Not as good as the Witch's Brew, but it does satisfy a craving. I do have, I think, 5 Witch's Brews left in my fridge, and then this, I just got a 12-pack yesterday. So that's good. But what has happened since we last spoke about this book, Chase and Ariana decided to do the deed, and he immediately said that it was a mistake, and it was Ariana's first time, so obviously she's dealing with the repercussions of feeling neglected and abandoned in that sense. So she immediately left after that. She rode home with her parents the next day, but they all are going to the same college, and she's been actively avoiding them. Her best friend has been trying to get her to go out, hang out with the friend group, and she's just not really into it because Chase is a part of their friend group. But she finally snapped out of it. Thank God. She went to their first football game because she knew her twin brother would never forgive her if she missed it. So she went, she saw Chase. It was awkward. And then her best friend is talking to one of the quarterbacks of the football team, and he invited them out, so they went out. So it's Ariana, Cam, and Trey. They went out together, and Ariana's on the dance floor, and all of a sudden she feels hands on her, and it's none other than Noah. And unfortunately, that's where I left off, and I didn't want to, because I am in love with Noah, and I'm so scared that something's gonna happen. I don't want to read the blurb, but I'm going to go ahead and get everything set for meeting, and then once we are done with that, I'll come back when we're reading. It is 5:10, and can we guess what happened? I didn't read. That's exactly what happened. But it is now time I need to get ready to go to the gym, and I still, for the life of me, cannot find an audiobook for Say You Swear, and I don't want to pay money for it. So we might just have to wait until I get home, and then we're just gonna push through and read a couple pages. I think that's what we're gonna have to do, which is unfortunate because I want to read it so bad. But I'm gonna get ready for the gym. I wish I had time to read today. Hopefully tomorrow will be a little bit better, just capacity wise, I hope. But we'll see. I definitely should have time in the morning to read, so fingers crossed. No, what do you mean? What do you mean? I know, on page 220. I think we've hit our 100-page mark. His mom his mom's been dying to meet her. Yes. Yes, she is, actually. I only have like 9 pages until the next chapter. And it is midnight. So, we're gonna finish this chapter. And then we're gonna call it quits. But to take Ariana to the place your mom lives? Bro, I love this boy. I love him so much. And then something's going on with her brother. Her brother's being like very like nonchalant and like go with the flow. I don't know what that's about, but I'm gonna continue reading and then I will see you guys tomorrow for an update. So, I left off about 30 something% through the book. Let's double check. 33% through the book. What has happened so far is Ariana's coming back around in her friend group. She's hanging out with her brother and their group of friends while still trying to avoid Chase because obviously there's hurt there. She's spending a lot more time with Noah, and Noah and her friends all live in the same house. And she finally met, not finally, she got to meet Noah's mom, who lives in a rehab center because she had a stroke and her left arm doesn't work. And Noah's mom thanked Ariana for bringing back the sparkle that her son used to have. And it's been so cute. They went on a couple little like adventures and they finally kissed. Now that's a perfect amount of slow burn for me because you could feel the tension. You know that they both wanted each other, but it was so good. I'm having so much fun, and like I don't know, obviously something sad's gonna happen. What do you mean? Where? I don't want it to. So I have a meeting I'm about to hop on, and then we have a couple hour gap until my next one, so hopefully we get some more progress, at least 55% through this book. So I'm going to prep for my work day, and then I will talk to you guys what I'm reading again. Okay, It is now 3:30. I've been reading for a little bit. I am on 284. I need to update my Fable. We are definitely halfway, if not a little over halfway. What's been going on? So they went camping. Okay, I'm 41%. Ugh, it just looks like 50 to me for some reason. I don't know. It's fine. Yeah, that can't be correct actually. I'm 54% through this book. They went camping and Ari and Noah experimented with each other, and we're getting a little agitation from Chase. I don't know why he's upset, and it's pissing me off that he's upset, as if he's not the reason. Not the reason. He doesn't have a right to be upset, pretty much. She's been spending a lot of time with Noah and Noah's mom, and they just had an away game in New Mexico, and her twin brother Mason was starting the game, and they were watching on TV, and he took a very bad hit and he was laying on the ground for a little bit, not moving, and Noah knew exactly that she'd be watching and did the sweetest thing to make sure she knew that her brother was okay. And they all just rushed home. Her brother was at the hospital and he's taking a jet back now to get back to the town they live in, but he's gonna go stay at the beach house because he is gonna be on bed rest for a little bit. And Ari definitely notices something's up because her brother doesn't have an identity without football, so she's worried that something more serious is going on. He's not letting any of them know. But Brady and Chase and Cameron just left. They're gonna go, Chase and Brady are going back to their house, and Cam is gonna go hang out with Trey. And Noah was last to leave, and he's like, let me know when you sleep, or when you wake up, I'll bring you coffee. And she said, stay. She said stay. She said stay. I don't want anything bad to happen to Noah Riley. I really don't. So I have maybe 20 minutes until my next call, so I'm going to lock in and read. It is now a little past 9:30. I got home from the gym, took a body shower, made dinner, ate dinner, watched an episode of Gen V, the final episode of Gen V actually for the season. Last time we talked, I was on chapter 32. I did read a chapter while I was waiting for my meeting to start. And what happened here is more Chase tomfoolery, essentially. Chase thinking he has big balls and being shot down. That's pretty much it. And then Ari really solidifying that she likes Noah and wants to be with Noah, which no one needed to hear anyway, so I'm so excited. I'm going to continue reading, and anytime I have anything to say, I'll let you know, because that's the kind of cadence we're on, I guess. Hell yeah, Mason. Hell yeah, Mason. And I quote, "That's fucked up and you know it. If hurting me protects her, then that's what you do. That's what I'd want. You fucking know me, man. You know this." And then Chase says, "I didn't want to ruin anything. You ruined everything when you took her virginity and left her brokenhearted." I'm not reading this next page. I'm not reading this next page. I'm not reading it. I'm about to DNF this book. Ooh. 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 Book this book. Book this book. God. Viscerally nauseous. I am going to fucking vomit. I really hope the way that sentence is phrased is a form of expression and not the truth. 'Cause so help me God. Okay, I took my moments to myself. Okay, so Megan Brandy did her big one on me. That's what happened. Like I said, this better be a figure of fucking speech, Megan. Or I will DNF this damn book for making me nauseous. Noah! And this is where it's gonna get me, because we're gonna see the main character's point of view with dealing with this event. And the amount of what ifs that are on this page, I don't fuck with him. Okay. What do you mean? No! Megan! What do you mean they're both there? What? The only two people I love in this world are both here. Their lives in the hands of someone else, and there isn't a damn thing I can do about it. I've never felt so helpless in my life. Okay. I love his mom. Okay. It's fine. You are so lucky my goddamn camera turned off. Oh, you bitch! She was pregnant. Noah is about to crash the fuck out. What do you... I had to make sure my camera battery's charging because this one's about to die too. What? I thought we were on the up and up. I thought maybe we're gonna deal with some like apprehension because she was in a coma. Like usually like the memories get a little foggy. I cannot. I can't. And my camera's gonna die, so I'm going to continue reading this off camera, and whenever one of my batteries is charged, you bet your 8 layers I'm coming back full-fledged to tell you every last thought I've had about this book so far. Did you fucking miss me? Okay. I finished Say You Swear. Right off the bat, 5-star book. Now, the premise of this video is, am I beating a slump? Maybe. But is this book going to put me right back into one? Possibly. The amount of times I was like, you can't be serious. And then I was like, okay, that's the worst she could do, right? The worst that Megan could do to us is in this moment. And it just kept coming. What do you mean you made this poor couple go through 18 different fucking obstacles in the span of a month? 30 days. Well, it's December to January, so maybe 31. What do you mean? You are a psychotic woman. I love you. It is 11:50 at night. So, I'm going to take the rest of the night off. I'm going to breathe. And then tomorrow we will read Body Check by Ali Lasky. I am dumbfounded. I need time to process. Okay, y'all can't get mad at me. It is now Friday. I did not touch any book, let alone this book, yesterday because I was having a serious mental breakdown at work. And it wasn't a good day. It wasn't a good day for me, so we took a break. But it is now Friday. It is 7:06. I have a couple more hours of work to do. I took some time off in like earlier today, and I need to make up those hours. But tonight we will be starting Body Check by Ali Lasky. So I'm going to finish up something I was working on, and then we will get to reading the book. Okay, it is a little later. I've been reading for, I want to say like 20-ish minutes. I am on page 74, and what's been going on is we have Amelia, who is a physical therapist, and then we have Jason, who is a hockey player. I told you guys this was a workplace romance, hockey, and sports romance. So Amelia lives directly across from Jason, well, like 3 blocks away, but like they can see into each other's windows. And it seems to me that Amelia is an exhibitionist and Jason is a voyeur, and she puts on these little shows for him before she knew that they were going to be co-workers. It hasn't stopped. And they're kind of trying to form like a friendship, and she's inviting him over to things with her family, which is her brother and her brother's husband, and they had a baby via Amelia. Amelia carried the baby and was a surrogate for her brother. So she lives with them to kind of help out with the baby. And this book is actually so freaking cute. I'm having a really good time actually reading this. So I'm going to clock out of work. I am finally done, and then I'm going to go eat some dinner, and hopefully tonight we should have this done. Okay, you guys, it is now 11:50 at night. I am a little over halfway through Body Check, and the spice that Allie can write is absolutely fucking phenomenal, and the book is flowing like so nicely. Like there's not like any dead spots or anything so far, and like the smut's good, but also like the characters themselves are also good. Like Jason is a good developed character who's still continuously developing, because right now he's focused on his hockey career, but we're starting to see that like what comes after hockey, because he is the oldest player on his team. And then you have Amelia, who doesn't want anything to happen right now that could affect her job, but I think she could also be open to a future with Jason. So yeah, I'm definitely over halfway of this book. It's going so well. I don't think it's gonna be a 5 stars, even though I'm having like a really good time reading it, but so far I feel like after I finish this book I can pick up another one. So maybe we're out of the slump. Maybe this video is a success, maybe it's not, and we're just put ourselves back into another one, but it's fine. We're not going to worry about that. I'm going to go ahead and finish this book. It will be past midnight by the time I finish it, but I will come back and tell you guys my thoughts, and then we'll get out of here. So see you soon. Sorry about the horrendous lighting. It is now 12:30, and I just finished Body Check. I think overall I'm going to give it a 3.5. It was fun. I enjoyed it. I have a good time. I would recommend it to people. It's a very quick read. Obviously, I did it in one sitting. The pacing was so good. I just think the end was a little rushed, but like that's to be expected for a 250-page book. And it's a series, so I could eventually dive back into that universe. I love it. It was a really good hockey romance. So yeah, all of the books I read in this video were actually really good. I'm still thinking about Say You Swear, so that's not a great sign that a slump won't come back and bite me in the ass eventually. But I do think I could pick up another book tomorrow and start reading again. So that's a positive for me. A good benefit, like there's not a bad ranking here. So with that being said, I'm gonna go to sleep. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye!